Okie dokie. So we're going to first pull from the Cosmic Insights, figure out what our subject is for today. Then we'll pull from What's the Tea. Then we'll figure out whose business we're going to be in with the reading for today. And then, y'all, these cards are so big. They're craziness. And I just keep on buying them. Hands are not that big. And then we'll go from there, okay? All right, so since I've already shuffled these, I'm going to do it again now. All right. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. That's the subject, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. All right. So what is going on with my Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns? Y'all know, they always crazy. Love them, can't live with them, can't live without them. That's for sure. But let's see. What is the tea? What is going on with these Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns? Y'all played out. That is real. Okay. That is real for me. All right. Let me find out. I'm going to read myself. All right. So, what about these Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns? What about them? I love when I get readings like this because that means somebody who's dealing with somebody, I'm going to find something out. I'm going to be all in your business. All in your business. Let's see. All right. Water sign. Let me find out. I'm about to be telling all my business, okay? So this is about a water sign that is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio dealing with either a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. And with the King of Cups, we're starting off with masculine energy that's talking about emotional security, compassion, calmness, and a balance of emotions. This is the rock of the family, okay? This is somebody who's going to always give you like the emotional security and stability that you need in any relationship or situation, okay? So we're going to go over here to the cards and see what the story is. Now that we know the who and the what, we can go ahead and start to tell the story. We're going to do a 5-card spread. This is one of my favorites. This is a timeless reading. So it can apply at any point in time. Take what resonates with you. Disregard whatever does not resonate or align with you. Time is fluid. So just because I say Thursday don't mean it's going to be this Thursday coming up. It might be a Thursday 8 months from now. Okay. That's the beauty of time. All right. So 7 cards. First card is you. Second card is them. Third card is positive energy that is affecting the situation. Of course, it's a negative energy that's affecting the situation. Fifth card is going to be what do you need to learn? Both of y'all need to learn really to benefit the situation. The sixth card is talking about how or what you need to do to heal this situation. And the seventh card is how can you better position yourself to have a more sustainable or favorable outcome. So right away we start out with the 6 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Wands, in reverse. When I love this card because you have a woman that's out here on the stage. She's like prancing around. She's getting all the recognition and things that she wants. She's really enjoying her life and she feels like she's really at the top of her game. Well, when you put it in reverse, all those things are no longer happening. So somebody is not, well, it ain't somebody, it's you. You're not feeling like you are getting the positive energy or affirmations that you need. And it's affecting how you perceive things because it's impeding your creativity. And ironically, the you in this situation is going to be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy, like things that are affecting like your creativity. They're sitting over here thinking with the King of Swords. They're thinking and being very methodical about how they're going to plan to move forward. This person is a solid person. He's very practical. He's an investor. He's not going to just up and do something impulsively. He is very methodical in how he decides to go forward in doing the things that he needs to do. The positive is with this 4 of Pentacles, there is going to be a change that is going on. However, you decide and feel as though you want something for the long term. And if you look at her, I really like this card because she's leaving something behind, but she really doesn't want to leave something behind. She has all of her possessions and things in her hand, and she's holding it closely. But because she doesn't want to leave and move on, she has her eyes closed. But if you look behind her, she's definitely walking away from something, but she wants something else. So that's why her eyes are not open. The negatives in this situation is the 8 of Wands here. And so when we think about this, this goes back to the creativity, how you view things, what your ambitions, your egos, like knowing how and when to make the right decision. So with this 8 of Wands here, we're definitely talking about a quick change, something positive happening very soon. And that could be what's causing her to want to leave, even though she's desiring those positive long-term commitments. When it comes to the healing, we have the Fool in reverse, which is speaking to those fresh new beginnings and that new chance. But because it came out in reverse, that tells me that whatever it is that you were hoping to get from this new sudden news is coming undone. So whatever it was happening that was working for your benefit initially, helping you feel very good and positive and optimistic about yourself, you're not feeling that right now, okay? So now we have the Devil. This is our first major arcana of this particular spread. And when we talk about the Devil, this is dealing with extreme change and transformation. So like I said, something was coming up very soon and abrupt. You didn't see it coming. You're not feeling very optimistic or positive about it at all. And then when we talk about this Devil card, this is talking to somebody feeling like they're stuck. They have negative thinking. They may be feeling attached to something. They may have some type of sexual addiction at any juncture. Whenever we're talking about these earth signs, especially them Tauruses, we know that they definitely have sexual addictions. So whatever's going on is going to cause some type of shift. It's going to cause the end of something to occur, but it's also going to start a new beginning of something else. And when we come to what do we need to do, we have the Wheel card. And when we talk about the wheel, this goes back to making you a better person, the Wheel of Fortune. This gives you good luck, okay, and life cycles and turning points. And so when we talk about this particular Wheel of Fortune, we're still talking about it in a reverse, right? So that means that whatever good opportunities you thought were coming from this, they're not coming the way that you thought it was. So it's a lot of things happening that you didn't anticipate happening. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Swords, where you have someone that's abruptly leaving. The waters are choppy, but there's a necessary moving going on right now. So there's a lot of transition happening. So basically what I'm gathering so far is that whatever was working for you in your past is no longer working. It's no longer serving you. And you're having to let go and to move forward quickly to something else. Tell me more with the mermaids. You're retreating. You may have maybe been a little bit defensive initially in the beginning about this sudden change that happened, because it's happened abruptly. Whatever is happening, it caused you to take a step back. And again, this is another major arcana here. So you have to really go within and to try to figure out like what exactly is going on, because it's a lot of changes going on at one particular time. With the 4 of Cups, he looks all sad and depressed, right? So with the 4 of Cups, he's definitely feeling guilty about whatever decision that has been made. But what he doesn't see coming is that somebody else is coming from behind him to make him feel a little bit more better about what's going on. So he's over here drinking himself stupid, okay? You have the Moon card, which is another major arcana. So like I said just a minute ago, he doesn't see this person coming. And when we talk about the Moon card is about mysteries and things that are unseen and unknown to you. It is another major arcana. So like I said in the first set of cards, we definitely have a lot of changes going on, but this also represents unseen problems and changes that are happening. And you really need to be able to use your intuition and to think clearly about what's going. And that's why you also needed to retreat. And with the Five of Pentacles, whatever is going on in the background, it's really stressing you out because it's affecting your money, it's affecting your health, it's affecting financial loss. So there's a lot of things going on right now between our Taurus, Virgos, Capricorns, and their water signs. Who's who? Don't know just yet. But like I said, at the bottom of the deck, we're talking with this Two of Swords, which means that there's going to be time for a decision to be made, and there's going to be a compromise. And if you look at this card, you have two people battling, but one person is really overpowering the other person. So whomever is the person in this situation who is dealing with such the loss, they may be the person that's being underwhelmed, maybe because they're not really focused so much as sure on the other person's feelings and needs, because they have their own personal transitions and transformation going on right now. Tell me more. So far, this reading is about Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. Don't know who's who. Every situation is fluid to your personal situation. We have the King of Cups here. So somebody is expecting for you to be more of a leader and to have a little bit more empathy in the situation and what they have had. And they are waiting for you to really to be a better person, essentially, out of this situation. Which goes back to what I was just saying. Like, I could bring you everything I want to bring you to make you feel better and help you be a better person. But if you're just not with it, you're not with it because you're stressed out on your own. And here we have the King of Wands, which they're wanting you or expecting you to be a little bit more bold and to persevere and to be able to move through this and to have a little bit more power than what you have. We also have the Queen of Swords here. So it's a lot of thinking going on, right? And with this Queen of Swords, they're expecting for you to have a little bit more how do I say this? Right now, you're not having the self-efficiency that you normally would have, and they're expecting for you. They're thinking that you have it going on, but you really don't right now. And that goes back to you speaking over here, or me speaking over here, about you being stressed out and the things that are not happening to you. So it's a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, a lot of hardship going on, mental anguish in this deck, in this spread. And the Ace of Pentacles here is talking about a new relationship or baby. So there's definitely something coming down the pipeline for you once you can get through this rough patch. But right now, you really kind of like just need your space. And this person is not really giving you this space because they're expecting for you to be able to give them something that you necessarily don't have. And you're trying to pour from an empty cup. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And when we talk about this Nine of Pentacles, again, this goes back to luxuries, efficiencies, financial gains, things that you're able to do on your own. They're expecting that of you. And once you get this new offer to come in, this new whatever it is, it can be a job. You know, it really could be. But once that comes through, you'll be able to get back on your feet. But right now, you're just not there. And they're trying to understand, like, why are you not in this position that you normally would be in? Especially when you talk about Taurus, Virgos, and Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorn, excuse me. They usually have a lot of savings and a lot of things. Like, they prepare for a rainy day. Like, they don't overindulge. And so in this storyline, I'm assuming that someone's a little disappointed that you don't have more tucked away that you normally would do. Or normally have. And that could be what's frustrating them as well. Now I can't even shift the shuffle the little baby cards. My fingers hurt. Look. Jeez. Do this again. All right. Tell me more. So whatever the proposal that was coming or the relationship is now kind of like at a holding pattern. It may even be coming undone. So we have to have a little bit of patience here. The Devil card. So yeah, it's a lot of things that are coming up that are going to be coming to an end. And what this tells me here, since we're having a lot going on here about money, is that you probably had materialism or are addicted shopping habits that may you are not able to sustain anymore, and that person is not necessarily happy about it. Okay. We have the Hierophant again. So now you have somebody that needs to retreat and take a step back. So yeah, this is definitely you having to go within and being able to withdraw and just to understand, like, okay, what did I do well and what did I not do so well with this situation? And how do I get out of this and don't put myself back in it? And again, we have the Death card, the Rebirth card. So that tells me that whatever bad habits that you had that you've identified, you're putting an end to it. You will not be making those same mistakes moving further. But you just need some time. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. So again, this definitely tells me that there's going to be a lot of decisions that are being made. We're going to definitely have to take the time to take a step back. But whatever it is, it's a short-term loss for a long-term gain, and that's what you truly desire. And maybe when we talk about something being played out, maybe whatever your pasture, whatever your stream was previously, maybe that's what's got played out. It's run its course, and it's time for you to look outside and think outside the box, to be creative in how you do that. And going back to this water sign with this sign here, that tells me that you got to have a little bit more compassion, a little bit more grace. You have to make sure that you don't let your emotions overpower your decisions, and just have an open heart and be balanced, right? Because especially when you're talking about water signs, I'm a water sign. We can be very emotional and radical when we want to be, especially when we're upset. So yeah, you got to take a step back and just pause. Wait a minute. Okay. How long is it going to take for this situation to turn around? How long will it take for this situation to turn around? In April. So remember, right now, time is relative. So even though this is July and it's saying in April, this is a timeless phrase, so you can see it whenever, it's applicable to you. So April is probably like within like a less than a year, being positive here. But the reality is this situation is going to turn around. You just have to give it some time, okay? And it could be that your situation has not happened yet, where the loss has not occurred, but it is occurring. Or will occur in the future. So you got to give yourself some patience and some grace here. Lover, what do you have to say in this situation? To the Taurus, into the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or to the Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. I always talk about Taurus because I swear I know so many Tauruses. Ooh, Lord. Okay. It says our love is real. Trust in us and the guidance of the higher realm. Have faith that it is safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by the angels and we are destined to be together. Our love is a true, divine, and unconditional. So basically you have to weather the storm with this person, okay? And you got to have some patience with them, because they're going through their own personal journey that is not easy for them. You got to have some grace, some care, some kindness. All those positive things that us water signs can absolutely do. Indeed, we got to definitely have that for them because they need it right now. They got a lot of change going on and it's not making them necessarily feel good. So you definitely have to allow them some space to heal and to figure out their own shit, really. And it's talking about growth, okay? So I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So give them some space to grow. Just definitely what I just said. You got to give them some space to grow. You got to give them time, space, and opportunity to heal and figure it out because they don't know. We have to take the pressure off of people. A lot of times we assume that people have all their things together and they don't. And that's where this card is coming from. Thinking. You assume that people have their shit together and people don't. We only know is what we know for today. Have to have some grace. Stop being naive. Stop putting that pressure on people. You know, a lot of people make stress look good, and stress ain't healthy. You know, and that's where it's saying here too. It's a lot of things that are not known to you that are going to be coming out. A lot of stressful things. Okay. So make sure that you are understanding that whatever is happening is going to be the completion of a goal, and there's going to be completion of a lesson. So you got to have some patience with that. Don't just up and pick your bags up and start walking off and trying to lead a man. Give him some chance, give him time and chance to get himself together, because he believes in you, and you're not giving him the same courtesy, which is not really fair to him. Okay. Gotta have passion. Okay. Have some passion. Passion and compassion for folks. Get the oracle cards. A grand symphony. But when you look at this card, it's beautiful. And you have a hummingbird and flowers and everything like that. So yeah, you definitely got to be patient. It's a transformation. It's a change. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fun, but it's going to be beautiful when it's said and done. Life restored. What did I tell you? It's going to change. Your situation is definitely going to change. You just got to give people time to be able to do that. And if you know you're nagging people and not allowing them to think clearly, then they're not going to be able to change. They're not going to be able to do and grow and be and evolve to the person that you think that they should be because of that. Look at this. My Lord. I don't know why they make these cards like this. Like, you're supposed to shuffle them. Like, why do y'all do this? Make them all sticky and all of that. Like, that's my grievance. Okay. This says, I am totally adequate for all situations. How fitting. I am the one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. So yeah, give them time. They're adequate. They're not incapable. They're going to grow and evolve and do and be everything they need to grow, evolve, think, and be. Last card for our Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. I know I was forgetting somebody. This says woman, wonderful, optimistic, marvelous, amazing, and noble. That's who you have to be in this situation. So, yeah. You have to be supportive. So, that's all that I have for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Have a little bit of patience and grace, all right? So, I am out.